Hello and welcome back to my magical chamber. I am the Soul Enchantress, and today's video is on a slightly darker theme than the beautiful high vibrational videos that I put out, but this is very important for most of you out there, especially since 2017 is actually proving to be a year where you are going to align with your soul. And if you have been doing soul work with me especially, you will find that it is actually going to prove to be a joyous one where you will start to attract and be led on a path that brings you true joy, the kind of joy that you didn't think was possible. Okay, but having said that, the reason for this video and the topic of this video is the dark night of the soul and how to progress through it. So, the dark night of the soul is kind of a very old term that has been given for when it comes to a stage in your life where everything that you have built and given meaning for in your life actually becomes meaningless. So in other words, the job you do, the friends you have, your social standing, who you think you are, what your best qualities are, all of that stuff, all of a sudden when the ego starts to break down, you kind of look at your life and you feel a hopelessness, you feel fear, you feel stressed, and you feel a lot of anxiety because all of a sudden everything that you thought created your world, everyone that you thought created your world, and who you thought you are ceases to exist, and you find that you are literally on quicksand. Okay, but I'm here to tell you that everyone in this lifetime at some point or another goes through this phase. You are not alone. I've been through it, and many millions of others, billions of others have actually been through this. So you can actually get through it. There is light at the end of the tunnel. And also, at the point of sounding completely cliched, I am going to say it, it is darkest before dawn, okay? And just on a completely frivolous side note, for example, if you're watching a movie, doesn't matter whether it's drama or romance, but I'm going to take the example of a romantic movie because I am a hopeless romantic, as are most of my clients. So the reason that you get hooked on a movie, especially one with a great storyline, you will find that if you actually peel back all of the layers, they actually have a very similar theme, and that is girl meets guy. A girl and guy fall in love, girl and guy have a fight, girl and guy come to their senses, girl and guy come back together and live happily ever after. So that theme and that drama is what draws us to that movie, because it actually resonates what happens in this three-dimensional realm and this life for most people. So, but what I want to draw attention to is that portion of the movie where the girl and guy have a fight and break up. That is their dark night of the soul. That is the movie's dark night of the soul. Without that dramatic clash, without that dramatic pain, without that those dramatic segments in that movie, the ending is not as sweet. So in your soul's journey through this lifetime, your dark night of the soul is crucially important, but understand that you can actually have a joyous ending, a happily ever after, as like the movie. But that is if you choose it. Some people get stuck in the dark night of the soul and that becomes their life, and their life completely takes a different turn. Okay, so if 2017 is going to be the year where you truly tap into the joy that you came here to live, enjoy, and fulfill, you are going to have to, if you haven't, worked out and gone through your dark night of the soul so far, you will go through it this year. And so you better be prepared for it. And if you do, know that you are not alone. And if you need help, please reach out, because I've been through it. I know what it feels like. Okay, so I did channel a quick few light codes because I wanted to get some guidance on giving you 3 tips. Okay, so I'm literally, this is a live channeling. And by the way, the image in front of you is from one of my old divination tools that I don't use, but I did leave this deck out because it's so beautiful. It's from the Sacred Rebels. And this image is actually called Every Journey Starts with a Single Step. And I thought it was quite appropriate. Okay, so just really quickly, I'm going to show you, see, I do have light codes that I've channeled, and it's a live channeling. So I'm just going to give you 3 tips that will help you through the dark night of the soul if that is what you're going through. So the first one is, okay, you will feel the need to cry. You will feel completely and utterly just depressing thoughts, but also you will feel utterly hopeless. It's okay. Cry, because crying is a release. And if you need to feel sad for yourself, do so, but get yourself up and get going. Ground yourself, do something to change and shift your energetic vibration. Do not stay there. Cry. Cry for half an hour, cry for an hour, cry for 2 hours. Feel sorry for yourself. But after that, get up, get going. Do not stay there. Shift your energy, okay? Step 2, or another tip and a suggestion. 1 second, just... okay, so, and then what you need to do is whenever you feel that way and you've shifted your energy, then sit with your thoughts and see what energies, what thoughts, what ideas, what little tingling emotions are birthing themselves, because you will have some kind of a positive. I'm not talking about more shitty emotions. No, we're talking about a tiny pinprick of an idea that makes you feel just a little bit excited, an emotion that makes you smile, maybe a picture, you think of something that happened that actually makes you smile, whatever it is, the emotion, the thought, or the idea, or a feeling, or an image, whatever, just pay attention, because something will birth itself, and that is going to give you your foothold into raising yourself and getting yourself out. Okay, and tip number 3 is I'm being asked to tell you, whatever type of work that you do, throw yourself into it. If you are currently on hiatus, on holiday, whatever it is, then take a pen and paper, write whatever comes to mind, draw, sketch, paint, doesn't matter. Okay, so, and yeah, movement. Okay, so, and exercise. So just if you don't want to throw yourself into work, go take a walk. Move. Movement will change the energetic vibration. It will bring up the endorphins in you. It will release endorphins. It will shift your vibrational energy to a higher point that will again allow you to step out. So I'm not saying that the dark night of the soul is going to be over in 2 seconds. It will take a little while, but it all depends on how long you want it to stay, or in other words, how long you want to stay in it. So in closing, I just want to let you know, I hope this has been helpful, and please, if you are going through any of this, reach out. I would love to help. There are several sessions in my shop called Emotional Detoxing, the Dark Moon Release, which my clients do. They don't go through the Dark Night of the Soul. They do a Dark Moon Release every dark moon. There's the energetic vibrational shifting energy. There's a deleting delays, clearing obstacles. There's many sessions that I actually already have in my shop for clearing obstacles, for moving energy, for energetic checkup to check what it is that you need to release, and a lot of releasing and emotional detoxing sessions. So please, and if you don't know what to choose, please ask. The easiest way to contact me is through my website, soulenchantress.com. and I wish you all the joy in the world. Joyous blessings.